Hey, YouTube friends, it's Molar Mauler playing Civ 6. It's a continuation of our Canada Day extravaganza, although it's almost a week since Canada Day. It's the 7th of July now, so tomorrow will be the 1 week anniversary of Canada Day. This is stretching out for me. But in the words of Michael Bublé, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. And I can't stop myself from smiling. If we're drinking, then I'm buying. Anyways, I guess I sang Carly Rae Jepsen last week. I could sing Michael Bublé this week. Everybody in the world has a lot to thank us for. You can thank us for Michael Bublé. You can thank us for Keanu Reeves. You can thank us for William Shatner. You can thank us for Jim Carrey, Celine Dion. There's just so many. The list is so many. They all have to go to the non-existent United States. We took America out of the game, but they have to go there to make it big. We don't appreciate our artists until they make it big in the States. I'm sorry. Actually, this isn't not probably going to be a beautiful day. Sorry, Michael Bublé, but it's not. I didn't get any sleep last night. I made a mistake. I broke my don't eat 3 hours before bedtime rule. I actually had a bowl of Life cereal, so I went to bed all sugared up and I didn't sleep good. And now I'm all crampy this morning. So it's a good thing. And the dogs are going to be barking later because the septic guys are coming to work on our septic field. So it's probably the wrong day for them to take our bathrooms offline. And then to top it all off, somebody is going to steal Taj Mahal from me in 4 turns. But anyways, so I re-upped all of our alliances after last game. Still hasn't registered. You might have noticed that I changed the name of some of the cities. I pinned out a new one, Halifax, which is the capital of Nova Scotia. Decided to go for a 17th city just to get Chandragupta mad at me. I'm gonna have to deal with loyalty because it's at a -7. But Calgary will grow. This used to be Hamilton, now it is Calgary. But Halifax is like my second favorite Canadian city after my own of Edmonton. I never felt like I was in Canada until I visited Halifax, and I've been like a lot of places. I've been in every province. I've been in one of the territories. I don't even know if we call them territories anymore. One of the northern, they're not provinces. I think they're still territories. Um, but it'll give me a spot to put mausoleum, although it won't. It'll get this fish till the volcano blows up. And, oh, that's not a volcano. Should send Maui down here and pick up some coast here in the next era. He's on his way over here to try to save the territories. We'll get to that. But it'll give me a place for Statue of Liberty since America isn't around to build it. It was a gift from the from India. And it'll be a fun place to put some works of music later if we get that far, because Sydney might be a city in Australia, but it's also a city in Nova Scotia on Cape Breton Island. So we've got Sydney and Halifax represented here on the wrong coast. But I think that'll be a cute little city. There's lots of chops for me to get Statue of Liberty out because we are going to go. I don't know what we're going to win. If we're going to win diplomacy, if we're going to win tourism, probably tourism. But I'd like to with Canada, keep my diplomacy game strong. That'll put us at 10 out of 20. So we renamed Hamilton to Calgary. I mentioned that because there's a lot of horses here. In fact, we should give this horse. It hasn't updated the names yet. It's still calling this Montreal's. Oh, it is Montreal's. Never mind. We should take it away and give it back to Calgary. 1, 2, 3. No, we can't. It's out of range. But Calgary has horses. There's no chance of it getting a hockey rink. Inside joke. It is Edmonton's hated rivals. So the only thing they're missing down here is salt. So they should be salty because they're not getting a hockey rink. Since we renamed Vancouver on the other end. We stuck Vancouver kind of where it belongs, like far to the west. Tried to get all the capital cities involved here and some of the other major cities. Although I didn't pick Quebec City. I decided to keep Montreal as a name. I was going to rename it, but it's my second favorite hockey team. They're going to have an arena. So the Les Habitants de Montreal, the Montreal Canadiens, go Rouge, Bleu, and Blanc. They've got a pretty shitty team right now, but it is getting better. They're building through the draft. So I figured one of my arenas will be in a team worthy, or a city worthy of having an arena. Kept Toronto. We renamed the city up here to Charlottetown. Oh, we renamed two cities Charlottetown. Okay, well, this is going to be Quebec City then. I didn't notice that Oh, it probably got named it on its own. Okay. I can't get the fancy little tilde over the E, second E in Quebec. There, I feel better. We've got the capital of Quebec now. They're very famous for their winter festival, which I can't remember the name of. I decided to name this city Charlottetown because Charlottetown is the capital of Prince Edward Island, and it is famous for its red earth, and this is the reddest earth I think I've got here. We're going to grow potatoes. This is where these two tiles here, we're going to farm potatoes, and then we'll mine the rest of it. So, we renamed Kingston Regina. So I guess it's more like Queenstown now, but you're welcome for Ryan Reynolds, or the city that rhymes with fun. You watch the Deadpool movies, this is where we're going to get skunked out of Taj in about 4 turns. Because I always get 1 turned on every one during the game. I'm amazed I got Batala Palace. But we had to chop for it. We had to get fancy. So I'm about to get St. Basil's. I'm about to get Jeb. I'm working on Forbidden City. I'm going to lose Taj Mahal. We kept Winnipeg the same. When we get our first industry good here, we're going to name it Silky Margarine, because Manitoba is the only province in Canada that pronounces margarine wrong. Kept St. John, which is New Brunswick's capital. We renamed this city St. John's, decided to put them right beside each other so you can be as confused as we all are. This is the capital of Newfoundland. We did Edmonton here in the future best city of the game. We're going to have the world's best arena for the Edmonton Oilers. We're going to have a kick-arse hockey rink beside. It's going to be beside a stadium. The Oilers, future Stanley Cup winners. So we're in the territories here now. We'll settle this next. So Iqaluit is the capital of Nunavut. When they renamed all of the northern things and made a new one, we were having Nunavut, but it's grown on us. We're all happy now. This used to be Frobisher Bay. It is the northernmost capital in Canada. It should be over on this side of Yellowknife, but we want it to be our most northern city. We wanted to name Iqaluit. We got Whitehorse, which is the capital of the Yukon, and Yellowknife, which is the capital of the Northwest Territories. So we're going to settle those. And then we changed the name of Vancouver to Moose Jaw. Or no, this was, I can't remember what this was. I guess we can tell. Moose Jaw is the tourism capital of Canada. And since we're going for a tourism game, I figured I'd put it. It's a border town in Saskatchewan. It's famous for the Al Capone tunnels and for the spa, the hot spring spa. So this is going to be the spa here if we ever get this tile. I don't think we're going to put anything on it. I could put an entertainment complex here if I wanted. Anyways, Moose Jaw. I keep wanting to go there with my wife and see the Al Capone tunnels and stay at the hot springs, but we haven't done it yet. But you can't have a tourism game without Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Woo! Okay, so that's enough talking. We're gonna get to playing the game. I promise. Can't remember where we left off. It's been a whole day. So I do want the builders. I do want the holy site. This has got to stay. These are good. We're still building a harbor, I believe, in St. John. We are going to be building a harbor sometime soon in Toronto, and we're going to be building one in Halifax. I think I'm going to get Charlottetown up to Tupop and then buy Halifax. So I'm going to settle in reverse. Actually, Halifax is kind of our main harbor for immigrants coming in. The other one was Montreal, but my dad landed from Holland in Halifax. So having the Statue of Liberty in Halifax actually means something too. So I had a lot of fun beforehand doing all the renaming and getting all Canadian. So it is actually a beautiful day. We need some production in Charlottetown. I think I'm going to actually, because I don't have this is going to be kind of a crappy, it's not going to give us a lot of work ethic bonus here. So I'm going to start on the preserve. This province is the home of Anna Green Gables. Been at Green Gables. We had a very nice day in Charlottetown. We visited Halifax for a week and we drove across the Confederation Bridge and got to Prince Edward Island. It was a fantastic trip. If you guys ever want to go on a great holiday, go to Atlantic Canada. You will not be disappointed. So we're going to put down the preserve. This is the Green Gables house and farm. Marilla is in charge. And we're 2 pop. And we're buying Halifax. And we're back down to 1 pop. I might go and move Moksha into there to buy some of the districts once he gets up. Can I afford a granary? I can't. Let's see if we can, though. Let's see what we can sell. Okay, so we're gonna buy Charlottetown a granary. Plant some potatoes and then Vancouver, we should just start working on the holy site. I don't think that's enough to buy us out there. No, we need a little bit more of a cash injection. They can start working on a granary, and then I'll buy out there and start working on the holy site next. Let's give Toronto a little bit of help. Well, we need a second tile to work on for Quebec City. We're going to eventually get rid of some of these mines and put down, as soon as this gets to 4 pop, we'll get this, and we'll eventually try to do a lot of national parks. Okay, here's our debater. I do not really see anybody around. I'll just put him to sleep there. So it's the new era. I can maybe buy a... I sold too much niter. No, I didn't. Oh, I can't make a next turn. I'll get a musketman. Two turns on Yui. I forgot about Yui. We might get a lot of... if I was really ballsy, I'd put off all of these other wonders until we lose Taj. I don't think we're going to have trouble with Aeroscore, especially if we start plunking down national parks. I think Aeroscore is a little bit passé now. Wow. 17 minutes in, and we've done one turn.
One had a twisted design, red, on a green ground. Another, all prickly angles, yellow and black. A third was ornamented with scales of blue and crimson. A fourth was in quarters, like a melon.
We did take Peter out of the game, so it behooved us to build St. Basil's.
Corner, a large perpendicular mass of sandstone has become separated by a deep fissure from the body of the mountain.
It's a wonderful day. We're going to change the lyrics. There's a little bit more faith. I'm not super hurting on faith. I never build Jeb.
The real use of gunpowder is to make old.
Sorry, that's... I love Sean Bean, but 3 in a row. Come on. Okay, we still have Taj. We're going to lose Taj. And then I'll be as salty as Calgary. Let's get this farm, and then let's go and actually let's give St. John some more workable tiles. They're working this snow hill. I might as well mine it along with the niter. Okay, Ottawa. I think we're gonna... I think I want to put down a preserve here, but I'll wait till I can get all the housing out of it as possible. So I'll wait till we can plant some woods and get rid of this mine. But I'm going to go for the art museum. Actually, I might go with the Gerda first. Actually, I think I might just... Well, I want to buy some settlers, so I better Let's get the faith and the housing and the food. Both 43 food per turn. I think the city's going to grow as big as the housing will allow. We're only +2 on amenities now. Okay, we want to start working on Hermitage. I think that's how we're going to get the flight boost. Toronto. Let's finish off your preserve. And then we'll go. There's no sense in putting a grove down. So we'll go temple, and then we'll get the Gurdwara. Calgary. Let's start going with our neighbors. We've got the road established to Ottawa now. Or we are working on it. So let's start trading with some of the neighbors that we can trade with. We also want to get Maui back. I think that'll be priority number one, is Maui back, and then we'll start to settle up here. Okay, the crossbows. Although we do want to buy a knight. And we do want to buy a musketman. Maybe instead of buying a musketman, we'll just upgrade this guy. Because I do want to save the faith. I'm really tempted to get that knight now, though. How much is it going to be? $370. Okay, we're gonna get it. Sorry, Maui, you're gonna have to wait a turn, but it'll be a little while before we go up there anyways, so he's got time. Potatoes! The best spuds are in Prince Edward Island, eh? Let her rip, bud. Second tile for Quebec City in 4 turns. We'll get these two, and then we'll get the sugar. Coffee. It's embarrassing that well, I guess we import all of our coffee for Tim's anyways. It's not like Canada's a coffee producing country. Okay, so finish your granary. And work on your holy site. What was that? Okay, terracotta.
But the wrath of Hoochly was great, and as the sacrifice passed each of the 4 rooms dedicated to the sun god, the sun disappeared or reappeared in the sky.
Those little lake tiles in
I saw a bank that said 20.
In the territories here are going to be nice. I don't really have a farm triangle up here because this is snow already. Maybe well, this is probably going to be something that I can, and it's one that doesn't get a double hit. So hopefully this is a food tile, and these two will be food tiles here. Okay, Winnipeg. Now that you're done your wonderful wonderful wonder. This is appropriate too because Winnipeg is the province with 10,000 lakes. It's just one giant lake and it floods all the time. Um, I think this is our glorious theater square, so we'll get some air from that. Envoy time. We do want Leventa back. I think we want... I don't think we're getting a great general. I mean, we might eventually get a great general. Not likely. Unless we buy it. Just gonna hold off. Maybe I'll run a project. Gonna hold the other one because we're gonna get Himiko back. There, here it completes the pair of the potato farms. That's two pretty nice tiles for them to work on. Still a million years before they get there, but they'll be able to work this next turn. So that'll be a help too. So they're actually doing not too bad. It's all about protecting the trade route. Do we even have that trade route still, or did it get plundered? No, we could buy a trader. We do need another trader. 3 turns, so 2 turns before we have to start building something else. Maybe we'll build the trader after we lose that. Where are you gonna go, Zulu missionary? You're gonna grow to the T. I could use me some tea. After all, we are a British colony. We should have tea. Actually, is this a... Okay, so our food situation, we're gonna move our hockey rink somewhere else, but we're gonna get this farm triangle and we're gonna get the tea. So let's start working on that. These two will be an easy buy. Okay, so Vancouver is going to become a populous city, like its namesake. Okay, get ready to hear the horrible sound of Patala Palace disappearing. Oh, we are populous. We were just talking about that, Genghis. So kind of you to notice. Barbarians approach Moose Jaw. Are they still, actually we could get this Niter. Could become the Niter. They're still bribed. Okay, so. Okay, Edmonton. What are you gonna do with yourself? I don't want to start working on the entertainment complex yet. I want to get the preserves going as my second. So there's a nice +3. Where are we going to put the West Edmonton Mall? That is a wonder of the world. I'm so disappointed in Civ that isn't one of the wonders of the world. The West Edmonton Mall. St. John. Let's get your lighthouse and get another trade route. Start thinking external now that we've got some of our internal roads. Although we still got to go Vancouver to Ottawa. Although do we? We don't really need to. Well, we might need it in order to get across. This city might come in handy, actually. Although it doesn't look like India is putting down any port cities. How many turns till you get there? Hopefully they don't screw us up by putting their own settler down. Okay, let's build a farm in the tundra. How many turns? 9? I think I'm gonna buy that tile. We got 3 tiles we can work, and that is going to be a pretty nice tile. Still 20 turns for a preserve. Why you gotta be so expensive? Okay, let's step up here. Step up here. Okay. I'll send a knight your way pretty soon, I hope. Do we wanna 6 per turn right now? We don't need any more knighter. Okay, 2 turns left on Taj. There's nothing to even chop. Like I can't even chop anything. Just feel at the mercy of the game here, just waiting for the shoe to drop. You know, we might do this farm here. Because where else am I going to stick a hockey rink? This is a +1 hockey rink. This is at least a +3 hockey rink. Maybe I'll chop this. I'm not going to buy out to here. Let's get our holy site maybe. Returns to the holy site now. We do want to get this place growing because we do want to get the aqueduct. I want to send I want to send any military engineers over here to do that. Our work ethic should be pretty decent to get us that in shortish order. Yeah, it's only 15 turns. I think it's worth it to send 2 full. What? Okay, that
An architect should live as little.
is we met Sejong. So we've met everybody now. We're not the first, probably. But this is psychotic because, yeah, we've got a +3 for that. How did he declare war on us? He just met us, so he can't have denounced us. We haven't done anything that would let him declare an immediate war, like take over a city-state. So how can he be at war with us? We're Canada. You're not allowed to do stuff like that. So now we gotta wait 10 turns to like get friendly with him. But that is psychotic. Who else is he at war with that we know? He's at war with Chandragupta. So how did he declare war with us? We don't have a defensive pact with him. He's not a military ally. Harold is. Okay, I'm confused. I mean, I'm glad we met him finally because I was giving up going and exploring down there to try to find him. We did meet a couple new city-states. Candy. Candy's in the game. We want Candy. I'm gonna double Suze them and like double envoy them, and then Miko's got to go there. Where are they even? Are you Candy? Oh, only in Antarctica. Himiko is gonna get beat up. We definitely gotta finish the war with Sejong before we send Candy over there. What's Maui cost? 1120. We're just a little shy, so next turn we'll get Maui. This is kind of a useless tile to Regina, but it wouldn't be for Charlottetown. They're growing in 3 turns. So why don't I flip that tile to me and put a mine on it? It's not going to be like the best tile, but it'll be a tile for them to work in 3 turns. After we finish up with Moksha, we're going to want to get Liang in there. And then get a knight down here and see if we get our knight kill. Okay, you can go over there. One turn. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to press the next turn button. Oh, we bought a knight. When did we buy a knight? I don't even remember buying a knight. Anyways. What do you mean we're no threat to you? You're such a threat.
Did you ever build a castle?
I don't believe it.
Brought down to earth and fixed for the wonder of ages.
I don't believe it. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. I don't even know the words to that song. Oh, and just in time, we got the +4 from the theater square in Winnipeg, so it's already reaping benefits. I'm glad it did it first. Oh my gourd! Oh my gourd! So excited, I almost forgot that I could buy Maui. Oh my gourd! Oh my gourd! Oh my gourd! In gourd we trust. Okay, let's who needs a trade route? We're gonna build the trade route that we need, and then we'll decide which city needs it the most. Now we just need Forbidden. And we are having the best Canada week ever. I should have just trusted Gord. I should have just trusted him. So let's get our banks. He needs a granary worse. Okay, let's go granary, bank, amphitheater. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's get the shrine. We've already got the shrine to hockey. The Montreal Forum. It's called the Bell Center now, but the Montreal Forum was the bomb. Yvon Cornwallis, if you want to know. He's my favorite hockey player of all time. Probably even more than Gretzky, because he was the one that I was cheering for when I grew up. I have a Lafleur jersey boxed in a frame in the basement. But that's only because I couldn't find a Yvon Cornwallis jersey. Actually, my wife got me the Lafleur jersey. I love it. He's an all-time great. We sadly lost him recently. All my heroes, when you're 58 years old, all your heroes are on their way out. Sadly. Okay, aqueduct in 8 turns, so that halved our aqueduct. That'll be what we do. And then we got to start thinking about we already got the glorious over here, so we'll go for the we'll go for the industrial zone next. We'll probably buy up our buildings there. We could, if we got this T, we'll never be able to work it. But that would allow us to T industry here, but then that would screw up our housing. We could steal the sugar away from Toronto and deal with their housing issues. somehow. What has Toronto got for? It's got a deer tile. I could take the horses from Montreal, and that would balance this out. And then I got to figure out what to do with Montreal. It'll all chain. I was gonna harvest this, but now I think I might. Well, if we take the, oh no, this deer is Montreal's. So Toronto doesn't have any food sources. So yeah, gonna we're gonna sugar up Vancouver, um, and science industry and science on the marsh. Okay, I love it when a plan you didn't even know you had comes together. Red rose tea, only in Canada. Pity. Those were commercials from my youth. A British person would try red rose tea and then find out they could only get it in Canada, and then they would look real sad and go, pity. Maui. Maui's gonna transfer to Edmonton because it's the best city. Our airport's not very bad, to admit. So I'm gonna need a builder charge. Well, we were going over here anyways. So you can get this for Vancouver, and you can go get your industry. I can't believe we got Taj. Isn't anybody wonder obsessed in this game? Besides me? Regina. City that rhymes with fun. Who gets your trade route? Let's get a road through Vancouver to Hong Kong. Let's see who can trade with Hong Kong. Ottawa can go to Hong Kong. Or Regina. Regina actually built it. I don't know what to do. It would connect. It would connect up a road. Let's see what it looks like. We'll see what the trade route to Hong Kong looks like. It goes through Calgary. I imagine that that's what the route from Ottawa looks like too. Probably goes through the trade route in Calgary. We don't really even need a road to Vancouver, although we could call it the Coquihalla Highway. That's a pretty famous Canadian road. Maybe we just want to send you Regina to Patna. What's better, Patna or Chennai? Patna gives 4. Yeah, let's go. Chennai is more money. Patna might be more useful when we want to trade with Sejong. I need to do some more exploring. Regina. Finish up your commercial hub project just to be. Actually, let's get Sun Wukong and then finish your project, and we'll decide what we're going to do with you. We do need you to grow, so hopefully that little bit of extra food, we do need to get your neighborhood down, which means we got to turn that into a, which was going to be our glorious one, or our breathtaking one. If we get rid of this mine, it still wouldn't be. That's the only two neighborhoods we're planning, right? We're going to have to get this down and this down before we build this neighborhood, if we're going to get a breathtaking one. How fast can we do that? Winnipeg, that's your reserve. You need to be pop 10. So in 7 turns, we can get that down. We need to get this down. That's going to be a little while, although with the lighthouse, it's going to help. This is something that could use a trade route, actually. We'll get the trader in St. John, and we'll probably send it across to Ottawa, and that'll hopefully connect up Winnipeg and Ottawa too. Anyways, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Like I said, no sense in doing your grove. China, buy me a musketman. So I'm glad I didn't faith purchase the Gurdwara. I don't think we've got any breathtaking tiles. Just this one. That's not worth it to build a grove yet. Let's start getting our walls up. This, I never built this. I don't even know what it does. 20% faith in the city. Warrior monks. I could go on a world, send the warrior monks out on a big hike. And it would give me another wonder, and I'm not turning this into a, because this is going to be, actually, if this is a future national park, then this is a future national park. So I do not want to build Cockatoon there. Actually, building it here wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm gonna buy a builder. Can't afford a builder. I'll buy a builder next turn, and I'll chop out into Cockatoon. We need food here, or we're gonna starve. We gave away our 2 big food sources, I guess. We turned Toronto into our smallest city. And we are going to do the harbor last. Yeah, we're going to have to support Toronto with trade. Okay, there's the tea. Oh, this is handy. Got the night kill. I have shipbuilding, right? Okay, good. That'd be a classic Maui move. 4 turns. I don't want to wait 4 turns. It's like waiting for winter to be over. Okay, so there's... Once they get their granary, they're going to be pretty good for... there'd be 6 housing. And then this will eventually give them more. I might give those tiles back to Toronto. You're going to give me a great work. I am not going to say no to that deal. How long till we can make friends with you? 7
Not
turns.
all who wander.
Let's back you up. Things are going well in Moose Jaw. We're going to be able to core some stuff up. Let's get ourselves another night. Actually, just about going to settle Halifax. I didn't need to buy that. Well, this guy's going to take forever to get over there, so I'm sort of glad I guess I bought it. Ottawa. What do I do with you? Maybe I run projects with you. Because like I said, I want this to be big for housing. Can work on a bank. The Bank of Canada. And then you can just print some dollar bills. Okay, St. John, you are ways away being able to do your theater square. I could put my hockey rink somewhere else. I could put my hockey rink right here. I'm not going to say no to another wonder. I feel like I'm playing a China game. Kill a unit with the musketmen. We do want that in a hurry. We might actually just go to mass production for now. Buy us some more time. I don't want to wait. Let's go with that plan. Oh no, you already have a curd war. Do you? You don't. That's how we're going to solve a little bit of your food problem. Next turn. No, not next turn, because we also want a builder. So many things I want to buy with faith. Okay, so numero uno, let's buy a builder. Next turn, you can get your Girdoir or it's going to be forever to get up here. Maybe I'll chop out your Girdoir and then start building the Save the Faith for something else. So, Temple time in Montreal. Boy. I'm gonna wait. Jerusalem. I knew about you, right? Did I? Yeah, I knew about you. I knew about you. Oh, did he have volley? Well, that's just me being dumb. Tank a hit. I had my save scum last game. Well, he doesn't have to tank a hit. He does have to tank a hit. I use a musketman to kill a musketman. You are no longer unbribed. Do I want to bribe you? Do I want to just kill the cap now? We'll bribe him if necessary. I don't even know I have a landline. The only people that phone it are telemarketers and survey companies. Let's go towards square rigging. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Girdoir. Halifax. So should we place a bet? Is it going to call it Halifax on its own? Guelph. No offense, Guelph. You are now Halifax. And you've got 15 turns to do something with yourself. Okay, I could chop out the wheat and get an extra. Let's purchase your obelisk. Let's purchase your granary. We'll get these two things online here. Purchase those 2 tiles. Focus on growth. We will start working on your harbor. Although we could do the glorious harbor here by getting the theater square first, and then just get Toronto's. Because otherwise the order we're going in to get this glorious is like a lot. Yeah, we're asking a lot from Toronto. Okay, so we're going to go theater square. Oh no, that'll never be a glorious no matter what. Okay, well, Toronto's just screwed. We are picking the harbor, and if we never get the glorious harbor bonus, I guess we're not going to cry. Okay, next turn. Wait's almost over. Speaking of wait and almost over. Okay. Scared to press next turn. 4 turns and we can finish with Yongle. Okay, Calgary B, good for something. If you're watching this and you live in Calgary, I'm really sorry. Sorry. Okay, next turn. I deserve to not get it. I'm a bad person.
The
We got
whole
it.
palace complex is built along a
Oh my
central
goodness.
axis, the axis of the
Okay,
world.
I can't think
Everything in the
of a
four
time
directions
when I've
suspend
gotten
from its central
Patala
point,
and Forbidden City in the
represented
same
by these
game.
palaces.
Canada, you are S tier.
It is nationalism
And the
at its zenith.
nationalism boost. Okay, barbarians, fear my treb. Three. Actually, we got to get that kill like really fast. Okay, are we building any wonders right now? Is this the first time in the game where we're not building a wonder? Well, we are going to be building. Oh no, we are. We're building Haj. But is it Renaissance or is it beyond Renaissance? Let's just check. I'm not going to find it. I never build it. Industrial era, so. And what was the other one? Kotuki? Kotuko Inn. Industrial, or removed if started after the industrial. So divine right. Yeah, so that's a medieval one. Okay, so let me recheck Haj, because I might have read that wrong. Removed if started after the industrial. So it needs buttress, and buttress is a medieval era too. So we're gonna keep that card in. What are we gonna do now? We can actually afford to put Republican Legacy back in. Now I want to build. We should build a spy and go to China. Okay, let's build a spy and go to China. 2 turns on a spy for China. 007. Actually, CSIS is the name of our spy agency. I don't know if it's Canadian Secret Intelligence Service or Canadian something intelligence service. Okay, I do want to check one thing. While we're checking wonders out, Hermitage requires natural history, so we are working our way up there after we get to neighborhoods. Um, let's get a trader. We kind of promised St. John they could have a trader. They need to get to 10. They need to get this down. Winnipeg needs to get this down. And then we'll give a trader to Toronto. We'll give all the other traders to Toronto for now. So Calgary, thank you for Forbidden City. Um, Do we want to go with your preserve or do we want to go with your theater square? Let's go with theater square and get the archaeological museum up. Edmonton. Actually, your grove actually might be worth something. Um, yeah, I think your grove is going to be worth something. Um, Moose Jaw. Spy the hot springs. I just don't want Lund to take tiles that I can have. We're extending the border a little south where it usually goes. I think that it is time to start making the preserve dream come true here. And we can afford a settler to start going up to Callowit. And Moksha is one away from being able to purchase districts, and that's going to make things a little easier in our new cities. And we're going to get a governor title. So we're going to buy the holy site in Callowit with Moksha. And then we're going to buy our holy sites in the other two cities, and they should go pretty quick. Okay, next turn you can do a industry there. You're going to chop out the Gurdwara. Okay, where do I want to go? I want to figure out how to get a trade route to Nidaros. So let's start off by transferring to Moose Jaw. You've already used up all your movement. I don't think I want to hit you. I think I want to core up. Oh, he's already loyal. Just that one population really helped. Still waiting for another Wonder Engineer. Okay, we're gonna go out of that into scientific theory. We have a great person. I don't know who it is. I told you you could go to St. John. Do we want to send 2 spies to a place we haven't seen yet? 3 envoys, ignores open borders. I'm gonna actually take him and I'm gonna build Splorer down towards Candy. Although I'm calling it build sploring, but it's not really. Okay, we're a little past the hour mark. Things have been going well. So we should probably stop. That's too much. That's just the right amount. Who are you gonna hit? Sun Wukong. Let's just blindly send you down to Nidoros, and then we'll backfill. If I was to put a campus down here, where would I do it? I think I'm just gonna abandon the dream of a glorious harbor square, or glorious harbor. It's just being anal trying to do it. If I was going to do anything, maybe just send this builder down here. Let's get Calgary. Let's help Calgary out here. We do have some Calgary things to do. I'm not gonna get this horse. I'm gonna grove it. But I can do a lumber mill here. I can get some wheat. Okay, I think we're going to stop. It'll just be like a quick stop because I'm gonna keep playing. Um, but I'm gonna stop for the purposes of the video. So we'll see you in the future, in the very near future for me, in the far future for you. Thanks for watching. We had fun this one. It was a beautiful day. I think I was prophetic when I was singing Buble at the beginning. Thanks for watching.